or call 888-9-TCM-SHOP.
Hi there, thanks for joining us on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. John Ford stands among Hollywood's most successful and prolific directors. He may well be the best director in Hollywood history. Some make that case. He was also capable in multiple genres throughout his 50-year career, but the cornerstone of his body of work was certainly the Western. Ford made most of his Westerns during a time when there was, at best, minimal sensitivity to the plight of Native Americans in the United States, a people repeatedly forced from their lands and often vilified for doing what we pat ourselves on the back for, defending their homes and families when others violated treaties. It was a time when kids played cowboys and Indians, with Indians always cast as the bad guys and cowboys cast as the heroes. And Ford made more than his share of movies using that overriding storyline. But as the 1960s approached, the country began to confront many of society's injustices, and Ford, in the twilight of his career, was influenced by the changing times as well. Our next film is Ford's final Western, one he acknowledged was kind of an apology to Native Americans for how they were depicted in his earlier films. From 1964, it's Cheyenne Autumn. The story is about what happens when a group of Cheyenne decide that rather than starve on the barren land they were assigned on an Oklahoma reservation, they will make the dangerous and illegal trek back to their homeland in Wyoming. Carol Baker plays a sympathetic teacher who makes the journey with the tribe to help look after the children, and Richard Widmark plays the reluctant cavalry officer tasked with pursuing them. While it sounds pretty heavy, there's some comic relief by way of Jimmy Stewart playing lawman Wyatt Earp, who's more interested in playing poker than going after the Cheyenne. From Warner Brothers in 1964, also starring Carl Malden, Dolores Del Rio, Ricardo Montalban, and Edward G. Robinson as the U.S. Secretary of the Interior, here's John Ford's Cheyenne Autumn.